So we're doing a road trip. This is probably one of the trips I'm most excited about. I've been waiting to do this for ages, and right now, travel's looking quite different. So what better way to make the most of our given situation than exploring my own backyard? Today, Kathy and I are beginning a 50+ hour journey back to Vancouver, Canada. We're here with Max, and we are going to be living inside this for the next 2.5 weeks.
What can I say? This is a pretty awesome way to travel. It's super comfortable, I can cook.
So this is the RV. It's like 30 or 35 feet. It's my first time driving an RV, but I have to say it's not been that bad. My first turn, I pinched the back tire, but I haven't done it since. This is a mobile home. It is everything we need for the 3 of us to get by over the next 2.5 weeks.
And do you know what is the most interesting part? I'm gonna be driving, yeah. And that's something.
I'm scared.
I don't know if it's dangerous or it's gonna be funny.
It's dangerous. We have to get into Arnprior, which is this beautiful little town in Ottawa that I used to come to every summer, and the sun's going down, so let's go. We have parked for the night, and one of the best things of being a nomad here in this mobile home is the world is your oyster. You can make anywhere your campsite. Let me show you where night number 1 is. Wow. Gets a little prettier every time I look at it. Right across the street we have a Canadian Tire. McDonald's is within eyesight, is what I always imagined. Dinner time. Hola, que guapa. What's for dinner?
I'm making tortellini with tomato pasta and garlic bread.
That's the incredible thing. You do not have to compromise. You can have a full-on kitchen from anywhere in the world. Max went to get groceries.
Yeah, I was missing garlic and he's like, oh, I can go.
But my favorite thing is this view right here, guys. Just, again, it's blowing me away. The thought of sleeping right next to that. All right, who's gonna say grace? Catherine Esquivel, always outdoing herself.
De nada.
Shout out to Rexall, today's video sponsor.
Sponsor.
It's really good.
I just warm it up.
Fantastico. It's like I'm in Italy. Morning. As they say in Extreme Home Makeover, it's time to move that bus. Hi there, can I get an Egg McMuffin? So this is a COVID-19 drive-thru. We've been doing them ever since getting an RV because we cannot fit through these spots and the interior of the restaurants are closed. We gotta line up with the cars. Thank you very much. Thank you. Take care. So guys, there is one main reason we've come to Arnprior, and normally it would be the river because I love to take out the boat. I wish among all things we could have rented one today, but with COVID, I don't think that's even possible. I don't think the option was even there. Not to mention the weather isn't exactly that nice. It's super gray, a little bit chilly today, but there is one thing that will not fail us, and that is right here. So the man right before us said it himself, best French fries in Canada.
Wow.
It's a fact.
It's a big statement.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Look at how deep fried and glorious these are. So what they do is they actually halfway fill it and then they put condiments in. They put your vinegar, your salt, and then they top up the rest of the second half and then they do it again. So you don't have a single fry that isn't beautifully doused in vinegar or salt or whatever you want to add. Ketchup.
Mine were freshly made. They took a little bit longer and they're so warm.
Oh my gosh.
They're really good.
They're perfection.
I like McDonald's fries.
Are you kidding me?
They're really good.
I'm gonna extradite her back to Peru. You get the final say here. Is she crazy?
She's crazy.
He's paying him. What can we say?
That's true.
Yeah, they're great.
We made it like all of maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes outside of Arnprior, and then we had to stop when we saw this amazing, like quintessential Canadian little town. It's so cute. We got this little rock bridge over there. Is that a red-winged swallow? Oh, buddy! She's a beaut. I just had the biggest panic attack I was like, Max, do you have the bird watching hat? He's like, no. I'm like, I'll go get it. So I turn around, take one step. I was this close to the snake. It just came out of nowhere. Like it was not there 2 minutes ago. I turn around. That's the closest I've ever gotten to a snake. It was a big one. Top of the morning to ya. Made a little stop at Home Hardware, another Home Hardware, and we got these bad boys, and they've got a fly net in the top, so you can bring it down to cover up when there's mosquitoes. Now we're on our way to a place that was named after a salad dressing. We're going to the Thousand Islands. We're here. Kathy? We're here. Let's go explore. Damn, I look good. Howdy. So we're here at the Thousand Islands. We're like 7. Generally speaking, I think people come here to take a boat out for the day. It would be so amazing to rent a motorboat, a sailboat. Look at that. So sick. Taking out the jet ski, exploring the Thousand Islands. But yeah, it'd be so cold right now.
Yeah, I'm cold now.
Most of the stuff we see here on this trip will be new for me. I'm really excited to be here. This is a trip I've been wanting to do for way too long. Right behind me here, this is where they have the log roll competition. The winner gets a Canadian passport. The loser, we send them to the US. COVID travel for the win.
Still beautiful. Just a little bit windy.
We just have to experience it through the drone footage.
Yeah.
I feel like I was
Canadian
there.
flag is beautiful.
Just gonna put myself right here in that boat right now in that moment. Just take it in. I don't even know where we're staying tonight. We haven't decided.
It doesn't matter because...
Do we go to Niagara Falls?
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
Let's send it.
Let's go
Because I'm
Niagara.
gonna be sleeping anyways.
Yeah. According to this, we got 3 hours and 55 minutes if we go all the way to Niagara Falls tonight, which we might not. That's pretty far. Ooh, it's a bright one. Oh, buddy, I can't see anything.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the...
I have seen more wildlife than I could have ever expected. The only problem is it's all been dead. There is an unusual amount of roadkill on this road trip. I've seen eagles, I've seen seagulls, I have seen squirrels, possums, you name it, it's been laying on that road. The bright side though, dinner's free tonight. Welcome home.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up.
Whoa. COVID fears this face right here. Let's get some groceries. So while we get some groceries for dinner tonight, Max is gonna start the import of all the footage. Basically, we got a nice little workflow going.
I'm gonna finish watching a movie that we started yesterday.
We started a movie last night. Halfway through it with Zac Efron. Super dreamy McSteamy. It feels like I'm still there. Well, yeehaw, cowboys! It's time to start our day here. It is day number 3. We've got the road trip hats on. We're saying our goodbyes to Walmart. Thank you for letting us stay.
Walmart.
Goodbye, Walmart. Love the way she purrs. You know what I always say, guys? It's not about the destination. It's about having a rootin' tootin' good time. And today, good times are on the horizon. I can see them.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bike, yeah, get the bus.
After an hour and a half on the road this morning, we have just made a little detour. I originally didn't plan to do it, but we're so close we have to. This is Burlington, Ontario, and this is actually where I grew up. Ketty got me to the street. Right there is where I ate on my bike as a kid, thinking that, oh, I don't need training wheels anymore. I went around the block and I just ate it so hard. This is where I used to trick or treat. My old house is just down here. It's so beautiful, actually. Right here, I used to play video games and I wasn't allowed the same video games he was allowed, so I always went to his house because he was older than me.
It's such a beautiful neighborhood.
There it is! This is my old house. We had a blue door. It used to be blue.
Oh, it used to be blue.
It used to be blue.
It's such a cute house.
Now, I don't condone illegal parking or trespassing, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still here. And there's my initials, C.L. Look at that little hand.
It's so cute.
Oh my gosh. My hand is quite a bit bigger now.
It's like mine.
Wow, this
It's
thing
like
has
my
not
age.
aged well. They need to show a little respect and clean this thing out. I'm so happy we stopped. It's really cool. Really upset they changed the door color though. The blue is a better look. I've relived my childhood, but one thing is missing, and that is the Little Caesars pizza that I used to take my bike to go get. $5 hot and ready. It was the highlight of my childhood. Back in my day, it was $4.99. When you're wearing a rancher hat, you get the ranch sauce.
The flavor, still exceptionally mediocre. I love Little Caesars.
I like it. It's my first trying the crazy bread, and I'm going loca.
We have just arrived here at Niagara Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Now that is a park job. What do you say? Check that out. Side to side, not a single gap. Are you guys ready for one of the 7 wonders of the world?
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it.
Look the rainbow.
Ooh, it's so beautiful. This is Niagara Falls at its very freaking best, guys. We're so lucky to be here right now. I mean, obviously it's for kind of sad reasons. COVID has knocked tourism completely off the board for this year, but because of it, there's almost nobody here, and it's great. We can stay socially distant, but still get to see one of the most recognizable landmarks of all of North America. And one of the crazy stories that we were reading on the way here is that there was actually a lady who's 63 years old. This is about 100 years ago, by the way. She got inside of a barrel and went over the waterfall on purpose. That's the kicker. And she survived. She actually did it because her husband had died. She had no money to her name. She wanted fame and she wanted fortune. She got the fame. Apparently she didn't get the fortune. There was no crowd funds. There was no TikTok back in the day. So wrong place, wrong time, I guess, for her, but still a very cool story. Since her stunt, there has been 14 other people, of which 10 survived. So that's, if my math is correct, 67% chance of survival. That's pretty darn good odds. I think I'm gonna be the 16th to give it a shot.
Do you know how many liters of water pass per second?
No, but you
28 million.
Enough water for 7.5 years of living for the average North American household. Just running that number off the top of my head. But it actually is true. She read that online somewhere.
Yeah, I read it online.
One thing's for sure, that's a lot of water. A beautiful stop, and now we've got some beef jerky and my favorite, some sparkling water, well deserved. Because we've got about 3 hours to get to our next destination, but we might stop halfway through. I do want to show you guys how this RV works. I want to give you a room tour, so I'm going to probably pull over somewhere soon and I'll show you how this whole setup works, our home on wheels. Okay guys, it's bird watching time. There's a beautiful swan family right over there. 2 babies, a mom and a dad, and I don't know if you guys know this, I'm not even 100% if it's true or not, but I heard swans mate with one mate and then they stay together their whole lives. This is some serious romance over here, only in Canada. Lining up the shot. This is beautiful. This is why I bought that lens right there. 600 millimeters, and if I turn on one of the most cropped in settings on this, I can add another ×3 and it looks something like this. This could be very dangerous. The Canada geese are notorious for being total a-holes. But let's see what we can do. This is definitely going down as in the top 10 most dangerous things I've ever done. Do you want to tell people what happened to our shower?
So, we have different waters. We have the black water, we have the gray water, and we have the white water, I guess, which is
clean
the
water.
Clean water. And I was doing the dishes with clean water, and it started coming out of the shower.
We obviously need to get rid of it because we have a giant pool in our shower. So the solution is to find a dump site. And normally that would be a lot easier, but right now, because of COVID, basically all RV parks are for seasonal stays only, meaning you can't park overnight, and meaning they're not allowing for dump sites at all. but we just showed up at one, and the man, although telling us that we can't stay the night, has graciously allowed us to pay only 10 bucks to be able to use his dump site. So we're gonna call in the gray water specialist to show you how we get rid of our water. I'm the driver, Kathy's the cook. Max, that's our gray water specialist over there.
Well, I feel bad for him.
We'll all take our turn doing this. We're just kidding. I'm not gonna do it.
He's kidding.
I'm not gonna do it. Terminator.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and giddy up.
All right, so for those of you who haven't quite clued into what's going on here, I'll give you a hint. There's a bathroom on board this thing. That's all I'm gonna say. You're so brave. Oh no, look it's slushing. It's making noises. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. I like how there's a transparent part.
The transparent part is the most disturbing part because it's not clear water.
So now we pull the gray water, and the gray water is the water that was used for dishwashing, was used for the shower, and is also the water that flooded our shower because our gray water tank was overflowing. There you go, you can see it right there.
You should have seen the last color.
But this helps clear out the hose. You do black water first, you do gray water second. Good work, high five.
I don't know if you want to do that.
All right guys, as promised, let's take a look at the rig. And it all starts right here. Come on inside. Ooh.
Welcome.
You can be the showroom model.
This is the kitchen where all the magic happens.
Yep.
There is so much space. We have this extra table.
Very handy.
We have microwave, we have oven that we have really been using. It's been so helpful.
Yeah.
A fridge and a freezer.
Yeah.
With lots of food.
Super cool. And then you have so much
You have
dry
like
storage.
a huge pantry. It's full of food as well.
Yeah.
We have a lot of space.
We keep the masks over here. So if we make a stop at Walmart or like a grocery store, we got our mask. This is Max's room. And Max's room is actually really spacious. So there's a piece right here that gets connected here. So that entire area here is his entire room. And he just found out today there's actually a little hidden storage cabinet. How excited are you about that?
Very.
You can put
They're
all
jealous.
this candy there.
Mine's better. It's got a better view. It's got like height.
It's high.
Yeah.
Out the
It's like
window.
you're the king of the RV.
Yeah,
pretty nice.
Pride Rock of the RV.
Yeah.
So we could easily have a fourth person in here, but you'd have to be very comfortable with the fact that you're sharing one bathroom at night, getting ready for bed. That would get a little bit too close for my liking, but 4 is possible. This is the driver's area. This is where I sit. This is where I usually get visitors from one of these two. Now, I don't know about you guys. I've been finding the RV just a little too tight. Yeah. But wait, there's a solution. Let me show you this. This is the coolest thing about the entire RV. Right here, this magic button.
It's like Transformers in the real life.
I'm gonna press it. Woo! Check that out. Wow.
It's so spacious.
It becomes huge. So that whole bathroom area that you saw earlier is now massive. Literally a mobile home. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You could live in here full time. Really comfortable so far. It's obviously day 3, but I can confidently say I could do this for a while.
It makes it so comfortable because if you are driving somewhere and you're tired, you just stop and sleep or
Yeah.
eat. So it's really convenient.
Yeah, all that space. I can do my tap dancing. Don't do tap dancing, but. And I should mention, it does come with this TV, which we won't be using, but it's here.
It's in my room.
and
room.
you can fold it all the way back into Max's room. Guys, that has been the first of our Canada road trip series, and there will be many more to come. So if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. We would love to see more of your face around here. And if this video gets over 3,000 likes, I will be the gray water specialist for the next video. So smash that like button, and let's get and let's get lost again in the next one. I should also mention, if you've ever dreamed before of being a content creator, then check out the link down below for my free 1-hour training on becoming a creator.